Hello everyone, Varsity Clamation here, and today I'm about to make a quick review on some Nation kind of spin-off show, if you know what I mean. And it's the sequel of it, This Venture Camp TomJake 2. Now, for my latest addition to, well, the original one, which is the first one, I thought it was kind of a guilty pleasure. I know people don't really like it that much because of, well, people have really mixed feelings on Tom and Jake. Well, because their experience on this venture camp. And they really have some messed up things on their relationship. Like, literally, Jake just literally got Tom fired because he spoiled himself by, him as a spy. Tom keep on avoiding Jake. Void off each other twice, etc. So, yeah, they're not really, like, my favorite This Venture Camp couple at all. So, when I heard the spin-off of TomJake, I was like, okay, that's fine. The only reason why I wanted to watch it, though, is for, some redemption, because how All Stars literally ruined them very badly. Especially Jake, he was obnoxious. So I watched it and it was pretty good. It was like a guilty pleasure show from a spin-off from, Our Nation cartoons. So yeah. So when I heard it was gonna be a sequel to it, or season 2, I was like, sign me up. After all, TomJake got really redeemed very quickly and they were not really that bad. But this one was a huge surprise because every time I watched some of the 5 episodes, there was always a surprise man coming straight towards me. And now let's talk about the characters, like, well, the main characters themselves, Tom and Jake. Now, I wasn't really a big fan of them at all when they're in the show, but when they're outside the show, they're honestly a likable couple, if you know what I mean. Tom is still funny as always. I mean, I kind of like his funny side a bit better, more than All Stars. He's still funny though, it's just that, his plot with Jake was kind of annoying and kind of let his character down. So yeah, good on Tom. Jake, all I have to say is, I have something to like about Jake. See guys, I don't really hate this character that much all the time. It's just inside the game, I hate him. But outside the game, I like him. And he was well likable. He has some very character growth, and he ain't like a little whiny, selfish kind of brat. It was, well done. And there's also the returning characters as well, like Ellie, Gabby, Miriam, Ashley, even Aiden, who made a little cameo alongside with James. There's also Lucia and Sean, who have very much better screen time more than the first one, but their plot thing, well, didn't really do that much, so it was alright. There is also Tom's mother, who was actually a very great mom. And then we got a new character who is Tom's little brother, Tony. Now, for his design though, kind of reminds me of something, but I don't care. Tommy was surprisingly a good character. Sure, him and Tom always keep on arguing very much, and he barely got that less screen time in basically any of these episodes, but the screen time when he has, it was honestly a pretty good brother. Plus, Tom's story plots is very dark. Not only we got these characters, we also got some returning characters who was also competing at this venture camp and made a cameo in this. For example, like Gret, Hunter, Tess, and Allie, and some very surprising ones. There was Amelie, who was like a surprise because, well, she was rivalry with Jake to, be a wedding planner. There's Will, which is no surprise because, well, Farm, Ashley, obviously. And the most surprising, shocking twist of me of a very great surprise who came back to the spinoff was Dan. That's right, Dan Carter was in this sequel. And to be honest, I'm surprised. That was a very good turn back. Now y'all be thinking in my This Venture Camp ranking list that you think I hate Dan. Well, I don't. Dan's alright, but he's kind of boring and he barely done that much. Him over here, he was like, well, super amazing. I mean, he has some very cool design. He has an incredible lab. And there was a funny scene where he said, Spin those bars, cool cat. That was hilarious. So yeah, I was kind of glad that Dan was brought back for this, so that way he won't be, well, the most forgettable one. So great job, All Nation. Oh yeah, there's also Drew, and that was another surprise. So yeah. Oh yeah, and Connor was also back as well. So yeah. And then there was the wedding, Tom and Jake's big wedding. You know, I have to be honest with you guys. I actually kind of cry when the wedding starts. It was like super amazing, but what I even expect? I always cry at weddings. And the ending was possibly the brilliant way to end off the story of Tom and Jake. Wait, there was gonna be a season 3? Oh, never mind. So to be honest with you guys, this was honestly better than season 1. I mean, think about it. It has some great story plots, very surprising to bring back characters, dark tone and dark past, really love motion, and the greatest wedding ever. So if you're not a big fan of TomJake, then it's not for you. But if you are, then go watch this one because you ain't missing out on this one. How I rate this one? Well, to be honest, I wouldn't say it's not like the amazing one. I wouldn't say about that. Well, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. It's a very good spin-off show and better than the first one. So go watch it. Well, that was my review. My review on TomJake Season 2. Tell me what you think about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you have other opinions? Well, like and comments, share, subscribe. Until next time, see you later.